Okay, we're back. You know, I wasn't quite ready to be done. So we're putting the string on as we speak. I'm going to have everything set up. And so why am I just going to stop? It's a little irritating, but welcome. Just wasn't quite ready to end. And so we're going to continue on. I'm going to put the string on. That's what I'm doing right now. I'd recommend one of these things, by the way. If you haven't had one, it's a Ernie Ball power peg. Makes putting strings on much easier. All right. So we're gonna plug in so I can tune. Fun video. Pick is where is my pick? There it is. Where's my cable? There it is. All right. Here we go. Plug it back in. Let's get the tuner up. I'll show you a little trick that I do. It's not really a trick, but when I always bend my strings first so when you do play them, they're ready to go. So I just kind of do this thing, and you got to do it really carefully, especially the higher ones. But I kind of pull it like this, and so then when I try to tune it again, it's going to be down. And every time I do that, eventually it will stop changing it. But again, you have to do it really gently, especially the higher strings. The lower strings works really good. Sometimes you can break the string right off by doing this. But I find that if you do that, if you stretch the strings, it stays in tune a lot quicker than if you don't stretch them. Because every time you do a bend, it'll untune your guitar again. All right, so are we on? Let's make sure we're on. Are we on? Sometimes you can break this. Yes, we're on. I like being on. Okay, we're just about ready. By the way, I use elixir strings. Use these bad boys. It's hard to figure out what window to have open so I can see everything I need to see. All right. So let's tune. And obviously, not obviously, but from what I hear, you're not really supposed to change only one string. But I've always done that. I've never had any problems, I don't think. Unless the older strings are like super old, it doesn't make sense to have one new string. But I don't want to change every string just because I broke a string, right? Stretch it one more time, a little bit more here. Ding, 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 ding. See, it still changes. A little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, we're almost ready. It's nothing like when you break a string at church or something. It's always fun. Or when you're playing at a gig. Typically, if you have two guitars, that's the way to go. Bring it back up. Okay, here we go. B, E. So here we are. Here's where we left off. Hate having stuff in my pocket. right, so that's pretty cool. So now I'm gonna go to a couple other ones so you can hear the stereo and hear it how it sounds better, you know, how it sounds compared to being on a speaker of the camera. Let's see here. Yeah, I found a lot of good ones that were artists, like this guy, Tosin Lead. I think he sounded good. One problem is that, you know, the various volumes of each individual preset differ, and so if the guitar goes lower, I'm sorry about that, or louder. Oops, I forgot to mute it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and also show you the cloud real quick while we're doing this. You go to the cloud, and you can find all these settings. There are presets that people have made. Some of them are pretty good. Like here's Masters of Puppets. But the cool thing is you can click on it, and then you can do a preview. Wait, where is it? Preview it. Where the heck is it? Okay, preview it, and so you can hear it before you select it. You can preview it. 320 favorites. And that's ear piecing. I don't like it. It's too ear piercing for me. So no offense to this guy. All right, so you need to turn off the preview. How do you turn off the preview? Let's go to a different one, I guess. How do you turn off the preview? Oh, stop. Okay. See, it's cool. You only have to download it. Let's see, Comfortably Numb. Let's go for that one. Preview. Preview. Okay, I forgot most of that solo, but yeah, that's alright. Let's see. So really, the presets they have built in are pretty much usually better than most of these. But I'm trying to see if there's anything that stands out. Let's go to the highest favorite ones. Here's 1008. This is Marigold Periphery. It's got 1,000 likes, so maybe it's a really good one. Wow, it sounds cool. Yeah, it's pretty good. They're all pretty good. I'm just looking for something extraordinary. So let's get back to the... Matter of fact, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and open up the Bias Amp 2. We're going to close this. We're going to open Bias Amp 2 to fix it on OSB or OBS, I meant. Let's see here. Windows Capture. We want to change that to Amp 2. So I'll show you Bias Amp 2 now. Now, Bias Amp 2 just has amps that you can really configure, and a bunch of different any kind of amp you can think of, and it sounds great. There's no delay or anything like that, though. It's just for the amp. So, for instance, if we go here, and we can go to Crunch, Blues. Let's see. Let's do a Insane just to see what it sounds like for fun. Here's Fire. That's not very insane. Okay, so what's wrong? The volume is down. Maybe the volume is down. We should put that to 0 is what we should do, though. We should put that any louder than it is. How do I do that? I can't tell if it's what's 0. That's kind of a little problem. But all this stuff you can change. Like we can go preamp. What do we do with the preamp? I don't know how to do most of this stuff. I don't know what any of this stuff will do. See, it has this kind of cool thing. You can customize all this stuff. I don't know how to do it, any of it. I have no idea how to do any of this stuff, to be honest with you. So skip that for now. You have an EQ. I don't think it's on. So again, this is pretty much the first time I've used Bias Amp 2 live, at least. Make sure we are hearing stuff. Okay. All right, so Bias Amp 2. This is like very powerful. I just haven't figured it out all the way yet. So tones, I don't even know how to turn how do I turn this on? It's not even on. Noise gates. Default. I don't know how to turn it on. It's pretty simple. I'm sure it's easy. Here's my analyzer. Uh-oh, it crashed. Well, that wasn't a positive thing. Glad I'm not the one selling Bias Amp 2. That would be an embarrassing sales thing to happen. But even that sound, the default preset sounds really good. Alright, so let's go through some of the presets. Well, anyway, so that's the EQ part. You got the tone stack. You got all this stuff, and I don't know why it crashed. That was kind of irritating. Here we go. Okay, so crunch, high gain. These are presets. Let's go to blues. Anything cool, bluesy? Close Photoshop in case that's causing some kind of issues. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Let's go to a different one. Let's go to high gain for fun. High gain. Fireballs. Mark Beach. Having some difficulty for some. There it goes. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the. See, I know nothing about this. I should have I should at least figure some of this out before I go on, but hey, why not? You're gonna have to go through this too if you get this. Alright, so let's go back. How do we go back? Good question. Got the grill cloth, the knob, the panel. Discard. Don't we discard? That's what I want to do. Alright, so let's go back here. We want metal. How about metal? Triple rectifier. Oh, that's a match. Okay, hold on. That means I've downloaded it. I don't want to. Okay, so here, I don't like that at all. Let's go to Mark II. Oh, let's go to triple tread plate. Let's do that one. And that sounds pretty cool. By the way, the reason it was all slow is because that stupid smart memory was running, and so it wasn't really the fault of the app. Oops, it crashed. That was from before, I'm hoping. Yeah, that's not the app's fault. That's that stupid application I'm using. That sounds really good. Listen to that. All right, let's go to see if the preamp works better now because that memory thing is done running. There's the preamp again. Eventually, yep, there she blows. And there's the EQ again. Still don't quite know. Yeah, I was analyzing it when it crashed before. Let's see if it does it again. Man, that sounds great. Ooh, it crashed again. Bummer. Why is it doing that? Very interesting. What's the deal here? I don't know why it keeps on crashing. That's not good. But right when I don't really care about that, I was impressed with the sound before it crashed, but obviously can't keep having it crash. I'm running OBS and everything else in the background, so that could be why. Where was that again? Let's go to the... I'm going to turn this thing off too. You go away, memory guy. Quit. Bye-bye. All right, so we found the... See how fast it's running now since I got rid of the memory guy? Triple tablet, there it is. Was that the crunch or was that the triple? Metal. Triple. Man, that sounds so good. I'm going to change the buffer size so it doesn't have any delay. Can I do that here? I can't really do it here. 448. So we can go to 128 seems to be good. I don't know if it loses any quality. Seems like it has less latency, like 2.7 milliseconds versus it was something like I forgot what it was on. It was on 440 something, which was 9.3 milliseconds. Alright, so let's see. We can also mess with the... Again, I don't know anything about amps and all this stuff, so I'm kind of just shooting in the dark. Tone stack. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. No idea. Alright, power amp. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. Transformer. Man, there's a lot of settings you can change. I don't even know where to begin though. Preset, British style. Okay. Here's the part that makes a little bit more sense to me. You got the cabs. You got the cabs and the mics. So this is cool. You can take the mic. What kind of mic? I think that's the best mics, but let's see what else there is. There's a those seem to be the best ones, but we can try a different mic like this one. can now have 2 mics, which is really cool. Let's have 2 of these suckers. Where's the other one? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Then you want to put the other one in there. We can put that one in there. We can do a different one. We go like a. Wow, you can even put like distance away. That's really cool. What else can we do here? You can do, let's see, the EQ. We've not had good result with. This is going to crash again. Let's just do it for fun. Boom, crash, crash. If you're going to crash, crash. Don't mess around with it. They don't have any, do they have any presets? They have a default. Oh, they do. Let's see, anything, nothing that seems real encouraging to me. All right, let's leave that alone. All right, so let's go to the, let's make sure there's nothing else. Where are the speakers? There's something you can do with the speakers. Speakers, where are the speakers? I know you can, they got that new deal with the new company, or the old, different company that does speakers. Can't remember what they're called, but I'm looking now for that. There's a way to change the actual speakers of the amps. Is it down here? Is it more over here? Or is that the last one? That's the last one. You would think it would be here. Cabinet. British style. Parametric. Man, I know nothing. I'm kind of embarrassed how much I don't know. Alright, so that's not where the speakers are. I know they're in here somewhere. Celestian. I think that's the one you can mess with, maybe. Is that right? Whoa, that sounds great. Hear the difference there? Man, this thing's rocking. If I could figure out how to do it right, I think this thing is really powerful. Like somebody who knows what they're doing could really have a good time with this. Suckers. Where's the other one? I'm thinking they're making this one big giant live stream. Speakers. Click on that, doesn't do anything. Can't model. Boom, here we go. Speakers. Man, that sounds so good. Then we choose number 2. Man, these speakers make all the difference. There's, by the way, this is a little bit of, it's like a 40, it's an upgrade. I forgot how much it was. It's for the Celestian. It's worth it though. changing these are some of the significant sounds or improvements I've heard. Man, that's amazing. Like I said, changing these speakers are some of the most powerful improvements that I've found in this software so far. Yeah, like I said, these are awesome. I can't tell which one I like better, but they're both sounding good. All right, so let's see. What's classic? Those are probably the classic speakers, the built-in ones, and this kind of blows it away. Am I working? Is it working? Yes, it is. Yay for me. Is it playing? Yes, it is. Yay for me. All right, so the classic ones, I don't care about. Oh, let's see. Celestian Blue. What is that? Oh, we're still. Oh, we don't have the Elite. Oh, they have even more sounds, but I think this one sounds fine. I don't know if the tuner is. Do they not have a tuner on this one? Okay, so that's pretty much, I think, for this video. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna mess around with. Oh yeah, let me show you this real quick. This is really cool. This is called the match. It's gonna drive me crazy that it's not tuning. It's not tuning properly. So you take a sound that you have, and you basically you can just import it in there, and it does it. Now I have a real amp. What happens if I say I have a real amp? Let's see if I can copy the Boss Katana. Capture the amp to interface. We're gonna try to copy the Boss Katana. It's a lot of work though. And so I'm doing this for the first time. You know, this is kind of fun. Okay, really? Okay, so I'll turn it on. It'll be good. Probably too loud. ended in a weird way. Anyway, so this is the video. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this was kind of helpful. It's pretty powerful. Sorry for the technical difficulties. If you like this video, give me a like, and if you want to subscribe, that'd be great too. Thanks.